No, no, no. Okay, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, go.
Ever pondered over...
The fudge, guys. Mayday, guys. Okay, let's go again. Yay.
Ever pondered over why students often decide to change their course of study? Today we'll journey through the top 10 reasons behind this phenomenon. Starting with number 10, discovering new interests. It's not uncommon for students to uncover new passions once they've already begun their course. Sometimes these newfound interests align better with a different course, prompting a switch. At number 9, we have career prospects. Students often reassess their chosen path when they learn more about the job market and future career prospects. A course change can seem like a wise move when their current choice doesn't promise a bright future. Moving to number 8, lack of interest. It's simple. Sometimes students realize that they're not as interested in the course as they initially thought they would be. This lack of interest can lead to a decision to switch courses. Number 7 is difficulty level. Some courses can prove to be more demanding and challenging than expected. When students feel overwhelmed, they might decide to switch to a course that's more manageable. Coming in at number 6, peer influence. The choices of friends and classmates can impact a student's decision about their course. If they see their peers thriving in different courses, they might feel motivated to make a switch. Halfway through our list at number 5, financial considerations. The cost of education can be a significant factor. If students find their course too expensive, they might opt for a more affordable alternative. Number 4 brings us to family pressure. Many students face personal growth.
Again, guys.
Ever ponder over why students often decide to change their course of study? Today we'll journey through the top 10 reasons behind this phenomenon. Starting with number 10, discovering new interests. It's not uncommon for students to uncover new passions once they've already begun their course. Sometimes these newfound interests align better with a different course, prompting a switch. At number 9, we have career prospects. Students often reassess their chosen path when they learn more about the job market and future career prospects. A course change can seem like a wise move when their current choice doesn't promise a bright future. Moving to number 8, lack of interest. It's simple. Sometimes students realize that they're not as interested in the course as they initially thought they would be. This lack of interest can lead to a decision to switch courses. Number 7 is difficulty level. Some courses can prove to be more demanding and challenging than expected. When students feel overwhelmed, they might decide to switch to a course that's more manageable. Coming in at number 6, peer influence. The choices of friends and classmates can impact a student's decision about their course. If they see their peers thriving in different courses, they might feel motivated to make a switch. Halfway through our list at number 5, financial considerations. The cost of education can be a significant factor. If students find their course too expensive, they might opt for a more affordable alternative. Number 4 brings us to family pressure. Many students face pressure from their families to pursue a particular course. If they find their chosen path unsatisfactory, they might decide to switch to a course that aligns with their own interests. The third reason is inadequate preparation. Sometimes students realize they didn't fully understand what their course entailed. If they feel unprepared or misinformed, they might decide to switch courses. Our penultimate reason at number 2, personal circumstances. Life can throw unexpected curveballs. Personal circumstances such as health issues, family emergencies, or relocation can lead to a course change. Finally, at number 1, personal growth. As students grow and mature, their goals and aspirations might change. This personal growth can lead them to reconsider their current course and switch to something that aligns better with their evolving identity. In summary, students might decide to change their course due to a range of factors, from discovering new interests and assessing career prospects to financial considerations and personal growth. It's a decision influenced by both external factors like peer influence and family pressure, and internal factors such as personal circumstances and personal growth. It's a complex decision, but ultimately, it's all about finding the right path for an individual's future.
First on the list is Introduction to Psychology.
This course provides a broad overview of various psychological principles and theories. It's like opening a window into the human mind. And the best part is, it doesn't require extensive background knowledge. Next up, we have Introduction to Sociology. This course offers an eye-opening exploration of societal structures and human behavior. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that allows you to see the world in a different light. Third on the list is Creative Writing. This course encourages you to tap into your creative side and express yourself through words. And don't worry, you don't need to be the next Shakespeare to excel in this course. Then there's Environmental Science. This course is perfect for those who have an interest in the natural world. It presents complex scientific concepts in an easy-to-understand manner. Moving on, Art History is another course that's easy and fascinating. It takes you on a journey through time, exploring the evolution of art. Next, we have Communication Studies. This course does not only teach you how to communicate effectively, but also improves your interpersonal skills. Seventh, Music Appreciation is a course that allows you to explore different music genres and understand their historical and cultural significance. Following that, Introduction to Philosophy gives you a chance to ponder life's big questions. This course encourages critical thinking, but it's not overly demanding. Next up, Nutrition and Health teaches you about the basics of a healthy diet and lifestyle. It's practical, easy to understand, and can be applied to daily life. Last but not least, World Religions provides an overview of various belief systems around the world. It promotes understanding and tolerance, making it a beneficial course for everyone. In summary, this video presented 10 easy courses: Introduction to Psychology, Introduction to Sociology, Creative Writing, Environmental Science, Art History, Communication Studies, Music Appreciation, Introduction to Philosophy, Nutrition and Health, and World Religions. These courses are not only easy to take, but also enlightening and enriching. Remember, education is not just about difficulty, it's about growth and exploration. So, go ahead and choose a course that piques your interest. Ever questioned the intriguing phenomenon of students growing to love a course they initially despised? Unravel this mystery today as we delve into the top 10 reasons why this transformation occurs. Starting off with reason 1, exposure. Often unfamiliarity breeds contempt. As students spend more time with the subject, they begin to comprehend its nuances and intricacies, leading to a newfound appreciation. Reason 2, the influence of a good teacher. The pedagogical skills of a teacher can turn the driest of subjects into a riveting exploration, igniting an unexpected passion in the students. Coming to reason 3, peer interaction. Engaging discussions and collaborative projects with classmates can make the learning experience more enjoyable, fostering an affinity for the subject. Reason 4, real-world applications. When students see how theoretical concepts apply to real-world scenarios, they begin to value the subject, recognizing its practical relevance. The 5th reason, overcoming challenges. Solving complex problems or understanding difficult concepts can be incredibly satisfying, making students fall in love with the subject. Next, we have reason 6, broadening horizons. As students delve deeper into a subject, they discover new areas of interest, which can often lead to a change in perception about the subject. Reason 7, skills development. Many courses help students develop essential skills like critical thinking, problem solving, or creativity, which can make the subject more appealing. He's on to reason 8, personal growth. The process of learning can lead to personal development, enhancing self-confidence and self-esteem, which can lead to a greater appreciation of the subject. Reason 9, future prospects. The realization that a course can open doors to lucrative career opportunities often changes students' attitudes towards it. And finally, reason 10, passion discovery. Sometimes it's only through studying a course that students discover their true passion, making them fall in love with the subject. In conclusion, a range of factors from exposure and the influence of good teachers to peer interaction, real-world applications, overcoming challenges, broadening horizons, skills development, personal growth, future prospects, and passion discovery can transform a student's perception of a course. It's no wonder then that many students end up adoring a course they initially disliked. So the next time you find yourself dreading a course, remember these 10 reasons. And who knows, you might just end up falling in love with it. Ever pondered about the intricate architecture of our education system? Ever questioned how primary, secondary, and tertiary education levels differ from each other, and yet are intertwined in a seamless web of learning? Today, we unravel this complex web and explore these three levels of education. Primary education, often referred to as elementary education, is the first level of formal schooling. It's the foundation stone, where the young minds are introduced to the world of knowledge. From learning to read and write to understanding the basic principles of mathematics, science, and social studies, primary education plays a pivotal role in shaping a child's perspective towards learning. It's like the roots of a tree, providing the essential nutrients for growth and development. Transitioning from the roots, we ascend to the trunk. This represents secondary education, typically encompassing middle and high school years. The focus here shifts from the basic understanding of subjects to a more detailed exploration. This stage aims at equipping students with advanced knowledge and skills to prepare them for the competitive world. Think of it as a bridge that connects the foundational learning with specialized knowledge, a crucial phase that helps students identify their interests and aspirations. Last but not least, we reach the branches and leaves of the tree, representing tertiary education. This level is all about specialization and advanced learning. It's where students delve deep into their chosen fields, be it arts, sciences, or vocational studies. Tertiary education, often synonymous with university or college education, sharpens the skills and knowledge acquired during secondary education, preparing students for their professional careers. So we see that these three levels of education, though distinctly different, are interconnected. Primary education lays the foundation, secondary education builds upon it, and tertiary education completes the structure by adding the finishing touches. Together, they form a robust structure of learning and development, each level playing its unique role. To summarize, primary education is the gateway to knowledge, introducing young minds to the basics of various subjects. Secondary education takes this a step further, providing an in-depth understanding and helping students identify their interests. Tertiary education then allows students to specialize in their chosen field, equipping them with the skills required to excel in their professional lives. This intricate architecture of our education system, with its three distinct levels, ensures a well-rounded development of students, preparing them not just academically, but also for the challenges of life. Thus, understanding the importance and role of each level can help us appreciate the beauty of this complex system. After all, education is not just about learning.
Ever pondered the undergraduate studies often span 4 years, while a master's degree typically takes just 2? It's a question that might have crossed your mind, especially if
Ever pondered about the intricate architecture of our education system? Ever questioned how primary, secondary, and tertiary education levels differ from each other, and yet are intertwined in a seamless web of learning? Today, we unravel this complex web and explore these three levels of education. Primary education, often referred to as elementary education, is the first level of formal schooling. It's the foundation stone, where the young minds are introduced to the world of knowledge. From learning to read and write to understanding the basic principles of mathematics, science, and social studies, primary education plays a pivotal role in shaping a child's perspective towards learning. It's like the roots of a tree, providing the essential nutrients for growth and development. Transitioning from the roots, we ascend to the trunk. This represents secondary education, typically encompassing middle and high school years. The focus here shifts from the basic understanding of subjects to a more detailed exploration. This stage aims at equipping students with advanced knowledge and skills to prepare them for the competitive world. Think of it as a bridge that connects the foundational learning with specialized knowledge, a crucial phase that helps students identify their interests and aspirations. Last but not least, we reach the branches and leaves of the tree, representing tertiary education. This level is about specialization and advanced learning. It's where students delve deep into their chosen fields, be it arts, sciences, or vocational studies. Tertiary education, often synonymous with university or college education, sharpens the skills and knowledge acquired during secondary education, preparing students for their professional careers. So we see that these three levels of education, though distinctly different, are interconnected. Primary education lays the foundation, secondary education builds upon it, and tertiary education completes the structure by adding the finishing touches. Together, they form a robust structure of learning and development, each level playing its unique role. To summarize, primary education is the gateway to knowledge, introducing young minds to the basics of various subjects. Secondary education takes this a step further, providing an in-depth understanding and helping students identify their interests. Tertiary education then allows students to specialize in their chosen field, equipping them with the skills required to excel in their professional lives. This intricate architecture of our education system, with its 3 distinct levels, ensures a well-rounded development of students, preparing them not just academically, but also for the challenges of life. Thus, understanding the importance and role of each level can help us appreciate the beauty of this complex system. After all, education is not just about learning facts, but about understanding the world around us.
Ever pondered the reason undergraduate studies often span 4 years, while a master's degree typically takes just 2? It's a question that might have crossed your mind, especially if you're contemplating the pursuit of higher education. So let's delve into the world of academia and unravel this mystery. The structure of an undergraduate program, more commonly known as a bachelor's degree, is designed to be a comprehensive exploration of a particular field of study. It is the foundation upon which higher education is built. The initial 2 years of an undergraduate program are often dedicated to general education courses. These encompass a wide range of subjects like humanities, social sciences, natural sciences, and mathematics, aiming to equip students with a broad knowledge base and critical thinking skills. These 2 years are essentially for students to explore various disciplines before they decide on their major. The following 2 years of an undergraduate program are more focused. Here, students delve deeper into their chosen major, studying specialized courses that provide an in-depth understanding of their field. This structure is designed to ensure students have a well-rounded education while also gaining specialized knowledge in their chosen area of study. On the other hand, a master's degree program, which typically takes 2 years, is a more concentrated study. It is designed for students who have already completed their undergraduate studies and have a clear idea of their academic or professional goals. The courses in a master's program are more advanced and specialized, building upon the foundational knowledge acquired during undergraduate studies. It's about refining skills, conducting research, and contributing new knowledge to the field. So in essence, the 4 years of undergraduate studies provide a broad base of knowledge and critical thinking skills, while the 2 years of a master's program allow for specialization and advanced study. The length of each program is determined by its objectives and the depth of study required. In summary, the structure and duration of undergraduate and master's degree programs are designed to serve different educational objectives. The undergraduate program, spanning 4 years, provides a comprehensive and broad-based education, equipping students with the knowledge and skills needed for a variety of career paths. In contrast, the 2-year master's program offers a more focused and advanced study aimed at refining skills and facilitating in-depth research within a specific field. The journey through higher education, whether it's a 4-year undergraduate program or a 2-year master's program, is a unique and enriching experience. It's about gaining knowledge, developing skills, and ultimately shaping the future. It's about making an impact, whether in academia, the professional world, or society at large. So the next time the thought crosses your mind, remember that these timelines are not just arbitrary numbers, but carefully designed structures that facilitate learning at different depths and breadths. Could the secret to a rich, fulfilling learning experience lie in social connections? Imagine being in a bustling music school, surrounded by fellow musicians, each with their own unique style and sound, compared to a multimedia arts course where the focus might be more on individual creativity. It's like comparing a vibrant symphony to a solitary sketch. In a music school, the atmosphere is alive with harmonies, melodies, and rhythms. You're not just sitting in a classroom, you're in a living, breathing, musical ecosystem. Everyone around you shares a common passion: music. This shared interest creates a sense of camaraderie and fosters a rich, collaborative environment. On the other hand, a multimedia arts course can often feel like a solo expedition. You may be exploring different mediums, from digital design to video production, but it's often a journey taken alone. The focus is on personal creativity and individual projects, which can sometimes create a feeling of isolation. Now, picture yourself in a music school. You're not just learning about music, you're experiencing it. You're part of a band, an ensemble, a choir. You're making music together, learning from each other and growing as musicians and individuals. You're developing social skills, learning how to communicate effectively, and building strong relationships. The social benefits of attending a music school extend beyond the classroom. You're not just making friends, you're forming a network. These are people you'll collaborate with, learn from, and potentially work with in the future. It's an opportunity to form lifelong connections with people who share your passion for music. But don't mistake the contrast for a competition. Each learning environment has its own merits. If you're a budding solo artist, a multimedia arts course may be just what you need. If you thrive in a collaborative social environment, a music school may be your perfect fit. The key is to understand your own learning style and choose the path that best suits you. In conclusion, the social benefits of attending a music school can be a game changer. It's not just about learning music, it's about experiencing it in a social context, collaborating with others, and building a network. It's about being part of a community and growing as a musician and a person. It's about making music and memories together.
Have you ever pondered why a gamer sitting in a dimly lit room sharing their virtual adventures garners more attention than a person chronicling their real-life experiences? It's a curious phenomenon, isn't it? In the vast world of YouTube, the gaming community has exploded into prominence. Video logs or vlogs of gamers have become a phenomenon, rivaling and sometimes even surpassing real-life vlogs. But why? What is it about gaming vlogs that captivate audiences worldwide? We see gamers of all ages from all walks of life sharing their virtual conquests and failures. They delve into worlds of fantasy, strategy, and adventure, narrating their experiences with a passion that is palpable. This in itself is a form of storytelling, an age-old craft that has always drawn in audiences. Gaming vlogs provide viewers with a sense of camaraderie. They create a community where viewers can share in the trials and triumphs of their favorite gamers. It's an experience of shared victories, of collective gasps when a boss is defeated or a level is cleared. This sense of community is a powerful draw, and it's something that real-life vlogs often struggle to replicate. On the other hand, real-life vlogs offer a different type of allure. They provide a window into someone else's life, their routines, their thoughts, their passions. The appeal of these vlogs is the authenticity and the human connection they offer. Viewers are captivated by the raw, unedited glimpses of life that these vlogs provide. Yet this doesn't mean that one type of vlog trumps the other in terms of popularity. Rather, they cater to different viewer needs. While gaming vlogs provide an escape into fantastical worlds and foster a sense of community, real-life vlogs offer a connection to reality and a sense of shared human experience. So, to wrap up, the popularity of gaming vlogs and real-life vlogs can be attributed to the unique experiences they offer. Gaming vlogs captivate audiences with their storytelling, sense of community, and escape from reality. Real-life vlogs, on the other hand, draw in viewers with their authenticity and raw glimpses into the lives of others. In the end, vlogs, whether they are based in the virtual worlds of games or the real world, are about connection. They're about sharing experiences, building communities, and storytelling. And it's these elements that make them so compelling to audiences around the world. So next time you click on a gaming vlog or a real-life vlog, think about what draws you in. Is it the shared triumphs of a gaming community, or is it the raw, unedited glimpse into another person's life? Regardless of the answer, one thing is clear: the world of vlogs, both gaming and real life, is a fascinating realm of shared experiences and connections.
Why is music more trending than vlogging? An intriguing question, isn't it? As we delve into this topic, we'll uncover the reasons behind the popularity of music over vlogging. Music, the universal language, resonates with people of all ages, cultures, and backgrounds. It has the power to evoke emotions, memories, and experiences. Vlogging, on the other hand, is a relatively new phenomenon. It's an intriguing blend of personal storytelling and digital media, but it's not quite as universal as music. One of the key factors driving the popularity of music over vlogging is audience preferences. People have been listening to music for centuries, and it's ingrained in our daily lives. We listen to music while we work, while we exercise, while we relax. It's part of our celebrations, our sorrows, our rituals. Vlogs, while interesting and informative, do not hold the same universal appeal. They require a specific interest in the vlogger's topic or lifestyle to a more niche audience. Additionally, the accessibility of music gives it an edge over vlogging. Music can be enjoyed anywhere, anytime, and by anyone. Whether you're in a car, at a party, or simply relaxing at home, music is just a click away. Vlogs, on the other hand, require more attention and time. You need to be able to watch and listen, which isn't always possible or convenient. The role of platforms also plays a significant part in the popularity of music over vlogging. Platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and Pandora have transformed the way we consume music, making it easier than ever to discover new artists and songs. These platforms cater to every musical taste imaginable, from pop and rock to country and classical. Vlogging platforms such as YouTube, while popular, do not have the same level of personalization and discovery that music platforms offer. In conclusion, the popularity of music over vlogging can be attributed to a combination of factors: audience preferences, accessibility, and the role of platforms. Music's universal appeal, its accessibility, and the personalized experience offered by music platforms make it more popular than vlogging. So the next time you find yourself tapping your foot to a catchy tune or humming along to a familiar melody, remember the power of music. It's not just a collection of notes and beats. It's a universal language that connects us all, transcending boundaries and cultures. And that's something no vlog can ever match.
Ever pondered the reason behind T-Series, the titan of Indian music, not jumping on the vlogging bandwagon? A question intriguing enough to delve into, isn't it? T-Series, a name synonymous with the melodious landscape of Indian music, has established a monumental presence on the digital platform, especially on YouTube. With a subscriber base running into billions, it's a force to reckon with. But have you ever noticed the conspicuous absence of vlogs on their channel? The answer lies in their content strategy, which is deeply rooted in understanding of their audience and the industry they operate in. T-Series, at its core, is a music label, a production house that has been churning out music for the Indian audience for over 3 decades. Their primary goal is to promote music, artists, and movies. Diving into vlogging is like stepping into a completely different sphere, one that requires a distinct set of skills, resources, and understanding. While vlogging might seem like the trend du jour, it doesn't align with the brand image that T-Series has painstakingly built over the years. Moreover, vlogging is a highly individual-centric genre. It revolves around personalities, their lives, and experiences. On the other hand, T-Series is a platform that promotes a multitude of artists, a place where the focus is on the music and not on individual personalities. Furthermore, the Indian audience primarily associates T-Series with music and movies. The viewers look forward to the latest tracks, movie trailers, and artist interviews. A sudden shift to vlogging might not resonate with their expectations, leading to a potential disconnect. Also, the sheer volume of music content that T-Series produces and promotes leaves little room for anything else. Their strategy revolves around capitalizing on their strengths, and music undoubtedly is their forte. It's also worth noting that the music industry in India is vast and varied, with new content being produced every day. By focusing on music, T-Series ensures that they cater to a wide spectrum of tastes, from classical to contemporary, from Bollywood to regional music. Music is a universal language, one that transcends borders and cultures. By sticking to their roots, T-Series has not only dominated the Indian market, but also reached out to global audiences. In summary, the absence of vlogging on T-Series channel is not due to a lack of interest, but a strategic decision. Their focus on music is a testament to their understanding of their audience, their industry, and their brand. They have chosen to play to their strengths, capitalizing on what they do best, producing and promoting music.
So the next time you tune into T-Series, remember that you're not just listening to a song, you're experiencing a carefully curated musical journey, one that is the result of years of strategy, understanding, and dedication.
Why do people crave fame and fortune? Why does the allure of being known, of being influential, seem so irresistible? The answers may not be as straightforward as one might think. Consider the case of the globally renowned musician Ed Sheeran. Born in a small town in England, Sheeran's passion for music led him to busk on the streets of London. His love for the arts superseded any desire for wealth or popularity, yet as his talent shone through, fame and fortune naturally followed. Now consider PewDiePie, a household name in the world of YouTube vlogging. Born as Felix Kjellberg in Sweden, he started creating content not for fame or fortune, but to share his love for gaming. His authenticity and dedication to providing entertaining content led to his meteoric rise in popularity, making him one of the most successful vloggers of all time. These two individuals, each successful in their respective fields, didn't start with the goal of becoming rich or famous. They pursued their passion, and their authenticity resonated with millions across the globe, leading them to the fame and fortune they enjoy today. Does this mean that the desire for fame and money is misplaced? Not necessarily. However, it does suggest that the path to success, be it in music or vlogging, is paved with passion and authenticity. In conclusion, aspiring to be rich and famous isn't inherently wrong. However, the desire for fame and fortune shouldn't overshadow the passion and authenticity that truly connects with people. As we've seen with Ed Sheeran and PewDiePie, it's their love for what they do and their genuine connection with their audience that led them to their success. So remember, fame and fortune may be desirable, but they are often the byproducts of passion and authenticity. As the saying goes, do what you love and the money will follow. In the grand scheme of things, it's not just about the money and the fame, it's about the journey and the love for the art. It's about making a difference, touching lives, and leaving a legacy that goes beyond the temporal allure of fame and fortune. That's the true essence of success. In a nutshell, pursue passion, stay authentic, connect genuinely with people, and let fame and fortune flow naturally. That's the lesson we can learn from successful musicians and vloggers like Ed Sheeran and PewDiePie. In the end, it's not just about being popular, it's about being meaningful.
Ever pondered the connection between jealousy and course selection in school? It seems like an odd combination, right? Well, buckle up for an intriguing exploration. Imagine this scenario. Meet Sam, a bright high school student. Sam, like many others, was at a crossroads. Faced with a plethora of choices, he felt overwhelmed. His passion? Art. He loved to draw, paint, and create. But under the influence of his friends, who were all going into the sciences, Sam decided to follow suit. He chose physics, chemistry, and biology. Fast forward a few months. Sam's friends were thriving, their eyes lighting up as they studied cells under a microscope or solved complex equations. But Sam, he was struggling. His grades were slipping, and he felt disconnected from his studies. He spent his free time sketching in the margins of his science textbooks, his heart aching for the art classes he wasn't taking. What's worse, he began to feel a gnawing sense of jealousy. Every time he saw his friends enjoying their courses, every time he walked past the art room and saw students immersed in their paintings, he felt a pang of envy. Sam had chosen a path that wasn't his, and it was costing him. Now let's take a step back and evaluate this situation. Sam's case is not unique. Many students, under societal pressure or peer influence, choose courses that don't align with their passions. The result? Frustration, regret, and yes, even jealousy. They watch their friends succeed and enjoy their studies while they are stuck in a course that feels like a burden. So what can we learn from this story? The first takeaway is the importance of choosing a course that aligns with your passion. It's not what you're doing or what society thinks is the right path. It's about what makes you happy, what you enjoy, and where your skills lie. Secondly, jealousy. It might be time to reassess your course selection. Lastly, it's never too late to change. Sam, after a year of struggling, finally switched to art. He faced some criticism, sure, but the joy he felt in his art class made it all worth it. In conclusion, conclusion, course selection is a critical decision that can impact not only your academic performance, but also your mental well-being. It's okay to feel lost, to feel jealous even. But use those feelings as a guide, a beacon to lead you towards what you truly love. And remember, it's your journey, so paint it in your own colors, not someone else's.
Has one ever pondered over the profound question, should studies always take precedence over hobbies? An intriguing conundrum that has puzzled many for generations. In this intriguing exploration, dive into the depths of this debate, dissecting the merits and drawbacks of prioritizing studies over hobbies. First, consider the weighty benefits of placing studies at the forefront. After all, education is the key that unlocks a world of opportunities. It's the foundation upon which the edifice of a successful career is built. Studies enhance cognitive abilities, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. They shape minds, molding them into informed, responsible, and contributing members of society. Not only do studies equip individuals with the necessary skills for their professional lives, but they also empower them with knowledge that enriches their personal lives. Moreover, excelling in studies often leads to a prosperous future. Whether it's securing admission in a renowned university, landing a high-paying job, or climbing the corporate ladder, studies play a pivotal role. They are the stepping stones to financial stability and social respect. On the other hand, hobbies, though seemingly less significant, hold their unique charm and importance. They are the spark that ignites creativity, the fuel that drives passion. Hobbies provide an escape from the monotonous routine of life, a much-needed respite from the stress of academics and work. They stimulate the brain in different ways, promoting mental health and overall well-being. Furthermore, hobbies can also turn into lucrative professions. Countless individuals have turned their passion into their paycheck, transforming their hobbies into successful careers. They are the living embodiment of the phrase, "Do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life." However, it's essential to strike a balance between studies and hobbies. Focusing solely on one at the expense of the other could lead to a lopsided development. Studies without hobbies could result in burnout. In conclusion, both studies and hobbies hold their distinct places in an individual's life. While studies provide the necessary skills and knowledge for professional success, hobbies offer an outlet for creativity and passion. Prioritizing one over the other depends on individual goals and aspirations. Remember, it's not about choosing one over the other, it's about finding the right equilibrium between the two. It's about using studies as the canvas and hobbies as the vibrant colors that bring the canvas to life. So, tread thoughtfully on this path and make the journey of life a beautiful masterpiece.
Have you ever considered what it truly means to be happy? Is happiness a destination, or is it perhaps the journey itself? Today we're going to explore the process of cultivating happiness, and why it's a conscious choice that can ultimately change the course of our lives. Embarking on the path to happiness. Instead, it's about choosing to focus on the positive aspects of life even amidst challenges. This decision is the cornerstone of a happy life. The second step is to practice gratitude. It's about acknowledging the good things in life, no matter how small they may seem. In the grand scheme of things, it's the little moments that truly make life worth living. So, take a moment each day to appreciate the beauty around you, the love from your family and friends, and even the air that you breathe. Next, we must understand the importance of living in the present. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future can rob us of the joy of the present moment. Remember, the past has already happened, and the future is yet to come. The present moment is all we truly have, so embrace it, live it, and find happiness in it. The fourth step involves nurturing relationships. Happiness often blooms in the company of loved ones. Thus, invest time and energy in your relationships. Show kindness, understanding, and love. Let the people in your life know how much they mean to you. Lastly, but certainly not least, find purpose in what you do. Whether it's a hobby, a job, or a passion project, doing something meaningful adds a layer of happiness to our lives that material possessions simply cannot. So, to recap, the path to happiness involves making a conscious decision to be happy, practicing gratitude, living in the present, nurturing relationships, and finding purpose in what you do. Choosing happiness over sadness is not about ignoring the existence of problems or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging the challenges and still choosing to focus on the positive. It's about understanding that happiness isn't something that happens to us, but something we create for ourselves. In the end, it's not the circumstances of our lives that determine our happiness, but rather how we choose to respond to those circumstances. So remember, the power to be happy lies within you. Embrace it, cultivate it, and watch as your life transforms in the most beautiful ways. Thank you for joining us today. Here's to choosing happiness every single day.
In the grand tapestry of life, we often find ourselves tangled in threads we didn't choose. For me, one such thread was the course I once pursued, a path that seemed as unforgiving as the steepest mountain. It was a subject that tested my mettle, my patience, my very sanity. It was a course that seemed to be designed with the sole purpose of transforming my battle against complex theories that seemed to change shape with every reading, against concepts that were as elusive as smoke. There were moments of triumph, of course, moments when the fog of confusion lifted and the path ahead seemed clear. But more often than not, it was a journey through a labyrinth with no end in sight. Then came the shift. It was as if I'd been handed a map, a guide through the maze. The shifted course wasn't easy, no, but it was a different kind of challenge, a challenge that invigorated rather than defeated. It was a course that demanded understanding rather than rote memorization, a course that valued insight over information. In the hard course, it felt like I was trying to fill a bucket with a hole at the bottom. No matter how much I poured in, it never seemed to be enough. But in the shifted course, it was like planting a seed and watching it grow. Every bit of knowledge gained was a step towards growth, towards understanding. The journey from the hard course to the shifted course wasn't a straight path. It was a winding road with its share of bumps and turns, but every twist and turn, every bump and pitfall was a lesson learned. I learned that it's not about how much you know, but how well you understand what you know. I learned that it's not about reaching the destination, but about enjoying the journey. I learned that it's not about the struggle, but about the growth that comes from it. In the end, the journey led me to a college degree, a testament to the lessons learned and the growth achieved. But more than that, it led me to a better understanding of myself, of my strengths and weaknesses, of my passions and pursuits. So, if you ever find yourself tangled in a thread you didn't choose, remember this. It's not about the thread. It's about the tapestry you weave with it. It's not about the course. It's about the journey. And most importantly, it's not about the struggle. It's about the growth that comes from it. Because in the end, it's the journey that makes us who we are.
Ever questioned what might happen if you find yourself at a crossroads contemplating a shift in your academic course? It's a daunting prospect, isn't it? Well, today, we're going to debunk some myths that swirl around this very decision. Myth number 1. A course shift is a sign of failure. In reality, it's just a sign of growth. It takes courage and self-awareness to realize that your current path isn't fulfilling your aspirations or potential. Myth number 2. You'll be way behind your peers. This is hardly the case. Everyone has their own pace and timeline. Learning isn't a race, it's a journey, and your journey is unique to you. Myth number 3. Employers will view you negatively. On the contrary, many employers appreciate the flexibility and adaptability that comes with a course shift. Myth number 4. You'll waste time and money. Not true. It's far better to invest extra time discovering what truly interests you than to spend years in a career you don't enjoy. Myth number 5. It's too late to shift courses. It's never too late to pursue what truly interests you. Age is just a number when it comes to learning. Myth number 6. You'll disappoint your family and friends. Remember, it's your life. Those who truly care about you will support your decisions. Myth number 7. You need to have a new course immediately. There's no need to rush. Take your time to explore your options. Myth number 8. Shifting courses means you're indecisive. This couldn't be further from the truth. It shows you're open to change and ready to take control of your destiny. Myth number 9. Your credits won't transfer. While some credits might not, many will. And the knowledge you've gained, that goes with you no matter where you head next. And finally, myth number 10. You'll regret the shift. More often than not, individuals find that shifting courses opens up new and exciting opportunities they never imagined. To summarize, shifting courses isn't a sign of failure, nor does it mean you'll lag behind your peers. Employers can appreciate your flexibility, and it's not a waste of time or money if it leads you to a fulfilling path. It's never too late to make the shift, and you don't need to immediately choose a new course. You're not indecisive. And while not all credits may transfer, your gained knowledge certainly will. Lastly, regret is far from guaranteed. In fact, you might just discover a world of opportunities you never knew existed. So the next time you find yourself contemplating a course shift, remember these debunked myths and embrace the change with confidence and optimism.
I want you to take a moment and think about a place where you spend a
Okay,
significant
thank
chunk of your
you.
time. Now imagine if that place never brings a smile to your face, never ignites a spark of